Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome to MachiaVillain. This is a new game that's coming out on Wednesday, May 16th, and it's another colony management game, but one that's got kind of a neat little twist to it, in that you're basically managing a haunted house. You have to build this haunted house and try to manage the monsters in it, and it's like the old-style movie monsters. So you've got like the mummy and the vampire and the zombies and skeletons and stuff. Very neat. You lure in like people into your haunted mansion here. You have to kill them off in order to get food so that you can feed your monsters and keep them alive. So let's jump right in and get started. I do love these kind of colony management games, so this should be a neat new twist on it. Welcome to the League of Villains. What's your villain's name? CrypticFox. Yes, maybe we'll just shorten this. We'll call it CryptFox. Be a little more evil. Dearest CryptFox, in addition to your evil domain, the MachiaVillain League of Villains is giving you 3 minions to start your domain. Don't lose them. Fair warning, the above-mentioned minions are brain dead. That's great. They will not do anything unless ordered to. You will soon receive another letter with our code of dishonor, if you've managed to survive until then. Murderously yours, the MachiaVillain League of Villains. Alright, so similar to some of the other games that we play, so this is kind of like sort of RimWorld-esque, a little bit like Oxygen Not Included, some of these other colony management games. You sort of pick the people that you want to have in your colony, and in this case you're picking different types of monsters. So it looks like we've got 3 mummy types, a psycho type, and a skeleton type. These all have different traits, so this is traits fat is life, maximum life plus 30%, but they eat 20% more per day, so they need 8 food per day, and relaxed nature is loyalty plus 2. In the middle here, you have the different jobs and stuff they can do, and the more stars in a given job, the better they are at it. So this monster's good at cleaning up. And then they've got their combat stuff. This one does melee physical hit for 10 damage versus 5 damage for the skeleton, and for Jason, 5 damage. But I think Jason can equip a weapon where these guys can't. So Jason can use weapons to fight, which actually boosts his attack power and stuff, so that's kind of neat. Intestinal fortitude, he eats 20% less per day, but he's got stress nature. You know what? I do like the idea of having a psycho. Let's hire the psycho. We'll kind of shuffle through and find a couple more we want. Alright, I picked my 3 starting monsters, and we're going to name each of them after people who are recent sponsors to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. So we have Blake Mayfield. We're going to have him as a psychopath. Sorry, Blake. He's good at building, chopping trees, and he's a superb cook, apparently. He has intestinal fortitude, so it'll give him minus 20% food eaten per day, and a stretched nature, so his loyalty is a little on the low side. He eats brains. We have Jai QWQ12, we'll just call them Jai. We have as the skeleton. They're made of bones, fireproof, and they have strong loyalty at plus 5. And then Jakarmi, and I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, so I'm sorry, but they're a mummy. And they have maximum stamina plus 30% and an easygoing nature, so loyalty plus 5. Importantly, all 3 of them eat different types of food, so we don't have them trying to eat the same stuff. But Jakarmi is really good at cleaning up, which would be really handy for cleaning up blood spills and that sort of thing. So let's jump in with our monsters and see what we can do to try to survive. I'm going to skip some of the tutorial items. I did play this briefly the other day, just so I could try to figure it out. The promoters of the game were kind enough to give me access early with a free download copy, so I've had a chance to kind of check it out, which is great. But we're going to go out and explore a little bit here and try and find a good place that we can build our mansion in this map. Alright, I haven't found any really awesome places to set up my house in here, but I'm just going to make do with this space in here. It's not too far from the mailbox where we're going to have to mail out letters to try to lure in victims. There's a lot of these evil trees around, though, and they attack you back when you're trying to cut them down, you know, being an evil tree and all. But I think maybe we'll try to build our house in here. We're going to have to set up some jobs and stuff first to see who can do what. Alright, so we have building. Blake's decently good at building. I mean, I have a feeling they're all going to be focused on building. Well, let's get them all focused on chopping initially. They all do some mining and stuff too. Now, in here, we should be able to move the priorities around a little bit, I think. Alright, so we're just going to focus on chopping wood and digging into the rock right now, because we don't really have anything to build. So let's go ahead down to our resources, and we'll chop some trees down, because we're definitely going to need a lot of wood in order to do our house building. Let's get all of them working on that. Now, ultimately, we want to take all the supplies that are sitting on the road and get them into a supply space in our house so that we can keep them fresh and have a shorter distance for our zombies, or, well, our zombies, but our monsters to go travel to get them. I've been chopping down trees, and now we've gotten to these evil trees, and you can see as we try to chop them down, they kind of fight back. There is an axe we can research later that will let us chop these down without taking damage, but I'm trying to clear out enough space in here to actually have room to build. It'll be a bit of a tight fit. There is some, I can see some metal right here, which is going to come in handy for sure. Poor little minions. Fortunately, it's not doing a lot of damage. It's like doing like 5 damage, so it's not a huge amount, but still kind of a nuisance. It sort of dazes them for a second, too. Let's get some construction set up. So we're going to need to build some rooms. And that's going to require us to use some walls. Let's see, we can go with darkened wooden wall. Weak, easy to break, probably smells like leaves, too. Oh, that's nice. I guess these... No, this also is the same thing. I guess just different colors of the same wall. We'll still go with the standard wooden wall. I think we're going to first build like a sort of an entrance chamber here. Sort of a front entrance to our home that our guests will arrive in. Before they stay for dinner, of course. We'll go like that. I'm actually going to want to cancel a spot in the middle and down here so we can put doors in. Construction. Doors. So we'll need a front door. We'll do an exit room out of or exit door to this room. And then, of course, we'll need some flooring in here, too. To make it an actual room. There we go. So our fancy little monsters are going to need to chop some more stuff here. They're taking a beating from these poor trees. Well, maybe not poor trees, evil trees, I guess. So I'm not entirely sure how we're going to build this. There's a lot of stuff in the way here this time. It does seem to be a dynamically generated map, so you get sort of a different layout each time. But we're going to build like an entrance room here, and then I think maybe we'll expand back to another room here with wings that go off to either side. Which means, of course, we have to chop down a bunch more of these evil trees. It's going to sting a little bit. Alright, our first room is finished. Hooray! Okay, so now we're supposed to try to lure in some people in order to kill them off and get some more food supplies. Now, we have 8 days worth of food, so I'm not really in a huge rush for that. I think I'm going to keep building for now. Trying to do a little bit more expansion. So we'll go into construction, and I guess we'll need a hallway here, I suppose. So we can use... Maybe go with like a long hallway down this way. That stone's going to be in the way, which is going to be kind of a nuisance. And then we can also go out this way. Yeah, I think that tree's going to be the way. I know, this is going to be really close. The tree might be in the way over there. But we'll sort of do a hallway going both directions. And then I'm going to build bedrooms off of this. Now, the bedrooms, I don't think are going to have to be too large for our minions. I don't think they require a lot of space. As long as they have their own little private space, I think they should be happy enough. This should be enough to give us a bed. So there's only 2 tiles wide in there. 2 wide, 1, 2. We have some more trees to chop down here, unfortunately, before we can do this. So let's take that off a pause. We'll get into resource gathering. We'll go chop wood. Unfortunately, guys, you're going to take a little bit more damage getting rid of these things. And I should probably go into the jobs and take somebody off of building who's particularly good at chopping. So Blake's actually good at building and chopping. So unfortunately, we're going to leave him just on chopping for now. He's going to take some damage. Because again, he's attacking these evil trees. But I think he's probably the best person to chop them down relatively quickly. We'll also need flooring and stuff in here too, so I guess I should just plan for that now. No, not walls. We want floors. Big floor in here. Okay, and actually we need to make sure we have a door in here too. So we'll put a door in each one. 3 doors. Oh, actually we need one more room. Okay, the walls. Second one here is going to be a door, so this will be a wall here. There we go. Wall over here. And we need some floors again. Alright. Blake's almost got these trees knocked down already. He's actually really good at that. With only like a 2 stars in it, I thought he'd be a little bit slower, but he's actually quite good. Okay, jobs. We'll get him back on building because he's also a really good builder. One of these rooms finished in no time. You got promoted to rank 1 by the League of MachiaVillain Villains. So we built 2 closed rooms. We survived 3 days. The League of Villains rewards you with unlocking a slot in your team for a new minion. Oh, cool. We're going to get a new minion already. Minions have heard about your promotion and want to join you. Nice. All right, so we have... Okay, so at this point, it's very similar to Oxygen Not Included. We don't get to shuffle around and choose our people anymore. Now we just have to deal with the ones we have. So we could probably use someone who's good at research. All 3 of these people have decent research. Also, Darren has good mining skills. He's he's sunburns, which makes sense because he's a vampire. So if he goes out in the sun, he's going to get sunburned, but he's also fireproof. Stress nature. Lula sunburns. Rasputin trainee. Oh, interesting. Poison resistance plus 69%. And then relaxed nature plus 2 loyalty. They have similar research traits. Cleaning. Stalking. You know what? That's a tough call. I'm going to go with somebody who's actually got the better loyalty. Might make it a little bit easier to keep them happy, I think. And they eat the same amount of food anyway. And again, it's a different type of food. It's blood now, where the others were eating like meat and brains and bones. So I think a vampire is a good one to add to the team. I was going to say person, but they're not exactly a person, are they? All right, validate selection. We'll bring in our fancy vampire. Ooh, I forgot to change Lula's name. All right, so Lula is going to be zero matter. 457. There we go. Welcome to our little monster colony. All right, they're getting a lot done here. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna need furniture for them. Any room. Actually, no, we want bedrooms. So we're gonna give them some beds. Just a couple simple beds here will suffice. I can't tell non-occupied. This one here didn't build because it looks like there's a floor that's not built in here just yet. Is there mushrooms in here to harvest? I mean, it looks like there are. I can't see. All right, how about no, they're busy building the beds. Okay, can somebody harvest? I guess I have to pick somebody. Hold on, pick you. I pick you, Jai. All right, collect this plant. I don't know what the plants are good for. I mean, we're monsters. We don't exactly eat them, right? Like that plant. We're gonna need to build a floor there to finish off this room, and so that I can put a fancy bed in here. I mean, maybe we use the plants for poisons or something. I mean, that sounds reasonable. Build this first, eat this, equip this. All right. Okay, new. I needed to finish the floor, actually, and the wall in here too, so that we can call these rooms finished. The tricky part with our vampire that we just brought on the team is that anytime they're outside, they take damage, and I don't know that if it pays attention to the time of day or not. It's a little weird. Okay, let's go ahead and build a kitchen, maybe. Oh, we need a door on the end here. So doors, they all have their little privacy. We can put the kitchen right in here, maybe. So if we go ahead and add some walls in here. Again, we kind of need to... I kind of built this a little bit close to the rock wall. Let's dig this out. It looks like there's even some gold there. And we'll go to resources to chop wood. We'll chop all the trees that are in here too, because we're gonna need this space. Sorry guys, we're gonna take a little bit more damage again. Right here, we're going to, you know, maybe I should put the kitchen over here so we have a room that's directly across. Because what's gonna happen is the humans are gonna come in here. And then they're going to wander into the next room, which will be this hallway here. It'll be kind of handy to get them from a couple directions, maybe. Yeah, whatever. For right now, we'll build the kitchen in here. Walls. Okay, so the kitchen will go up, and then we'll make it go over. We have lots of room in the kitchen because we're going to do some storage in here, too. Make this door directly across from the other one. There we go. Alright, they have a little bit of work to do again. Lots of chopping, lots of digging. And no end of building for now. We have 3 days worth left of food, so we're going to have to start luring in some humans soon, too. Which means we're going to need to set up a home office. Now, we have two options. We can use a phone, but this requires cogs, and I have no idea how to make those yet. But you can call merchants from home, for home delivery for free. Neat. And this is, your minions are hungry. Build a writing desk and write an ad to lure victims into your mansion. Is prestige -10, solidity 50. Need to be placed in a room of type home office. Alright, so I guess if we put it in a room, I think it will just automatically define it as home office. So let's put it in the corner right here. We'll make this first room the entrance room / home office. That'll let us do a letter campaign, so we're going to need to check out jobs. And home office, we have both Jai and Blake who are good in the home office. Let's take Jai off of this. And then we're going to move this job over. There we go. So we'll prioritize. So it's neat because you you give them certain jobs, they only have so many each, but then you can also change the order of priority by just sort of shifting them around in the menu. So we're going to have the home office as the first priority for Jai. Building and stuff for the others. As we get more items like the kitchen one will be right up here also. And that'll be Blake's because they're going to be very much our cook with the skill level they have. Mail collection missed. No ad campaign selected. That's because we don't even have a desk built yet. This poor skeleton, Jai's getting her brains knocked out. Well, I guess she doesn't have any brains, she's a skeleton, but getting her skull knocked in by these evil trees. Okay, so when you're building things, they kind of go in the order that you told them to do it in initially. They don't really seem to have a really defined order. But what we can do is pick the individual monsters and tell them to build something specific. So, for example, if we click on Jokarmi, we can click on this and choose build this first. Now, he's already started on it, which is good. We have a lot of stuff to do in here. I should probably leave that open so we can keep collecting the wood for now. Okay, the home office is ready, so if we click on this, there we go. We're going to start creating... Oh, so first we have to choose an ad campaign. And I think we're going to start out small. We'll just do 5 letters because we want to try and get them in soon. We only have 2 days of food left. It shows the base loot that it's possible to get. So brains, meat, blood, bones, money. We'll select this as our ad campaign for today. We're going to choose this and make 5 letters. So they can take that out. Now, fortunately, the mailbox is like right here. So they're going to make the letters inside the little home office. And then they take them out to the mailbox and they send those off to the people to try to lure them in. Rise to the top of the League of Villains. You can climb up the League of Villains if you follow the objective displayed in the rank box. Expect a reward for the League of Villains with each promotion. So what have we got here? So we need to kill 1 victim. That'll get us a promotion from rank 2 to rank 3. And unlocking some new slots and stuff, giving us some gold, which is cool. So we don't need that. Craft at the writing desk. We've already got that started. Alright, perfect. So now, once we lure the humans here, we're going to have to try to ambush them. Now, I'm sort of thinking, if we can dig out this spot here, I might be able to stick a monster in the corner here where they can't see. They'll go right in the front door. We're going to have 1 monster coming behind them. The rest come from the other side. But we want the humans, when they arrive, to not be too afraid. So we're going to choose... We're going to build some lighting in here, because they get really scared if there's no lights. So we'll build a light here. We want to light up the hallway here, too. I don't know if we have enough metal for all that, but we'll find out. So this way, when they come in, they won't be afraid of the light. They might venture a little bit farther into the house. That should give us a chance to lay the ambush. Mail collection missed today. Not enough produced on time. Drat. So they started on the letters and stuff, but then they stopped. Why did they do that? There's 2 letters left to go. And I have the home office job set really high for Jai. I'm not sure why they're not finished yet. That's kind of a nuisance. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit of lighting in here, so that's good. We won't scare the humans too badly when we bring them in. Oh, what's going on? We got a spider attack. I'm not sure if that just wandered in on its own, or what the deal is. But let's go into combat mode. We need to take out this spider. So let's he's all webbed up actually. Let's attack you. Blake, you go attack. You go attack too. We'll send a couple of them up. Oh, good, we can go kitty corner. Wasn't sure if we'd be able to do that. Oh, they got a little hurt. It's like some kind of giant radioactive spider or something. Get it, guys. Man, those spiders have a lot of health. Need a butcher's table. Click for more. Every minion is their favorite food, brains, meat, or blood. But you need to first build a butcher's table to prepare the tasty victim's dead body before the minion can eat them. Ew. Alright, well, this is what we're doing actually in this room down here. So there's like all kinds of gore and stuff there. We're going to need a storage space here for them to store some of these food supplies. So let's go into construction. If we go to any room, we grab food storage. This only has four slots that it can store, and it takes 200 logs of wood, which we don't have. But we'll put that there, because that's where we're going to have to build it. We're going to need resources, so we'll chop down some more wood over here. You guys can get busy doing that, hopefully. Take you off of combat mode. Kind of want these spider bits before they go bad or rot or whatever the deal is. We did get the letters gone, so they've been sent off. I think they went off in the mailbox. I haven't seen any sign of any humans coming just yet, though. It should give us a warning. Victims are coming soon. Victims are on their way to your mansion. Victims get frightened and run away when they see minions or any sign of minion activity, such as unfinished room, blood on the floor. Tip: hide your minions out of sight in a closed room or behind trees before the victims arrive. So it looks like 1 hour and 13 minutes until they get here. So we're going to want to do this relatively quickly. You guys go eat something so you're not left out there. I really wish they could finish the storage that we have in here so that they could get that food off the road.
Victims are coming.
Victims are coming. All right, so here, all right, everybody go into combat mode. Blake, you go hide here in the corner. We'll get Jakarmi in here. Where else do we have people? So we have 2 victims coming. So Jai, we're gonna need you to come out here. Actually, you can just hide right in here. Who are we missing? We're missing. Oh no, you can't be out on the road, dude. Zero. Okay, I don't think I've put him to work yet. We'll send. Yeah, you can come back. You can come here to the kitchen too. You gotta move quick though. We don't want the people to see you. I don't know how far away they are. I mean, the mailbox is right there, but hurry, hurry, hurry! Get your vampire butt inside. All right, let's double check the jobs that we have. Oh, we didn't set anything for Zero Matter. He's just been hanging out, so we're gonna set him for digging. Research, maintenance, refilling, and I don't know. For now, we'll do storage because I don't have any storage right now. But I'm gonna need people to, well, monsters to move things there when we actually do get some. Come on, little people. Oh, what are you? Oh no, what? No, you're supposed to be in combat mode, dude. Come on, combat mode. There we go. Alright, where are the humans now? Oh, the humans arrived. Alright, so they went into the first room. They don't seem to be too afraid, so that's good. Actually, they're not afraid at all. I want to get them back into this hallway so that when we're cleaning up, we're cleaning blood from the hallway. They're not really going through that door. What's the deal, guys? You're in the house. Alright, let's just kill them in here. Attack. Get our vampire in here. They can attack too. Actually, you know what? Just get all 3 of you guys. Go attack this dude. Get him! Man, Blake's moving slow, but he's outside. Victim killed inside the mansion. Plus 10 suspicion. We got promoted. Come on, kill that dude. He's right there. Oh, wait. The rest of you got to attack him, too. There we go! Kill them or alone. Plus 50. So they have, like, these rules we can follow. Must kill them all. Plus 10. This is Evilirium or whatever it is. Evilium, I'm not sure what they call it. Kill them when they're alone, you get 50. Kill the virgin last, you get 300. Kill them at night. I guess that stands to reason. And do not kill the dog ever. You get plus 50 for that also. So we have a bit of a mess on our hands. Let's turn these guys back to their normal jobs. I don't know why they're all running around. We need somebody who's on cleanup duty though, and that cleanup duty needs to be fairly high prioritized because we just don't want. We don't want to mess. So we'll bring that up here. Well, we have 2 people on cleanup. I don't really need 2 people right now. Let's put we'll put Zero Matter on chopping trees.
Your minions need to sleep.
Well, okay. Minions need their beauty sleep. Check that nothing gets in the way of a good night's sleep. Good beds, quiet rooms, uninterrupted nights. Well, it's fine. I mean, we have beds for all of them, but we don't exactly have uninterrupted nights because we had to wake them up to go get the crazy monster things. A victim head. Oh my gosh, victims' bodies. That's just evil. Okay, we're going to need to prepare this food, though. We can't do anything with it until we prepare it. So in construction, we can look at the kitchen, and we're going to need the butcher's table, I guess. This other stuff is for like dining tables and things. So we'll use... I kind of wish I could have a little more space here. I'm going to want more storage here. I think I'll put the second storage here. So we'll do maybe a butcher's table up here. Should I build that? No, make sure I built this facing the right way. I don't want to build a butcher's table they can't get to. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so they would stand in front of it and they could work on that. That'll get us some food. Actually, no. This isn't right. Can I disassemble those while it's butcher's table? There we go. All right, construction, kitchen, butcher's table. I'm going to put it down here. And then I think I'm going to have like a door going out here. We'll have like a dining hall over here or something maybe. Who's really good at building? We want them to build this as a matter of priority. So let's see. Blake is really good at building. So let's take Blake. Build this first. I think he's got to finish his digging job, and then when he's finished that, he should hopefully go and build this fancy butcher table here. And then we need him to actually start working at the butcher's table. Build this first. Oh, actually, all right. Maybe it's not Blake that does the building. Maybe it's just whoever. I don't know. Aha, there's Blake, hard at work. Ooh, what do you make? What is that? Spider poison. Poison tasting of fern and moss with death undertones. Burns the throat. 1 ration. Alright, so we got like some spider webs and stuff, but he's making a glorious mess in there with the blood. That's disgusting. We have this mostly cleaned up down here, so that's good. We do need some more storage because we can only put like 4 different types of things in here. Now we have like just some wood sitting there now. Which is obviously not something we're going to leave there, but let's go back to any room. We'll put a second food storage in here. Eventually we can research like a food smoker, and that lets us preserve the food a little bit more, which would be good. It'd be nice when we get some more like appliances and things too, because we don't really have any of that so much. Just a butcher table, really. Well, we've made some good progress with our monster mansion so far. We have living quarters, we've got a kitchen, we can start to prepare some food in, quote-unquote food. And we managed to lure in our first victims and turn them into dinner. I think I'm going to call it a wrap for today, and we'll come back and play this again another time. This has again been MachiaVillain, which just comes out today. That's May the 16th. You can get it on Steam. I'll have the link down below for you to access it on Steam if you like. Again, thanks very much to the developers and promoters for allowing me access to the game so that we can play that with a free download code. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.